Hey guys, sorry running a few minutes behind. Had to go to the store. Had to take care of getting some things for the family and that.
The turbo broke down in your Zimmer frame.
Hey Tails, Nicole, what's up, Andy? How you doing today?
Doing good, thank you. Hope you are too.
So it's still holding true that we're sitting on top of 166 views yesterday.
That's good.
Hold on, I got to turn off my notifications.
You could just turn the sound off.
No, this one doesn't work that way for some reason.
Oh, right.
Goddamn camera. I can't figure out this camera, man. It's a freaking $85 camera. So, how was your night? Nicole, I'm glad to hear you're still doing okay. She sent me a thing of how much rain she's been getting.
Yeah, just a little.
Nice, nice. I see we got another donation after yesterday's show.
Yeah.
Outstanding. And we'll keep running the link as long as we can, or as long as we have to. I'm not worried about it. Anytime, Nicole, you want to go ahead and drop it in there, you're more than welcome to. All right, let's see. Can we figure out who Tales of Solstice is?
A tile teller.
Boy, you thought the Sunday morning slow start. Oh, look, I already got a thumbs down. That's amazing.
I didn't waste no time today.
No, yesterday it took them a little while.
Yeah, it took them a little while because it's normally there before we even go live.
Yeah, but I can almost guess who it is. I really don't give a shit.
Welcome to my haunted hub for spooky fiction that is designed to differ from typical horror, exploring new angles and avenues.
What the hell are you talking about?
Tales of the Solstice.
No, I'm wondering who the person is.
Ah, right. Tales. He used to run around my computer screen with a fox.
Ah, gotcha. Well, whoever it is, it must be fairly new because they're not part of the Blue Crew. I mean, paranormal fiction writer. Well, that's freaking cool.
Very cool.
Hell yeah. So now we got a second author.
Got a what?
A second author. Remember, Patty's book's getting edited right now.
Oh, yeah.
So
Speaking of authors, there's more in the private chat as well.
All right, let's do this. What the hell am I doing? Oh.
Fuck if I know. I'll never know what you're doing.
Hi, Melinda.
Hi, Melinda.
All right, Tails, you're blue. You want to go ahead, if you have a link, your channel, whatever you want to do,
Hi,
you go ahead and drop it. Hi, Shaz. Everybody knows how this room works. If you have a channel and you have a link, you can drop it at any time. You do not have to ask for permission.
Here, Stephen.
Hey, Stephen, how you doing, buddy?
It makes a change from the gents' toilet, Stephen. Fire refresher in there.
I think we're going to have a very small panel today. Yesterday was kind of hectic. Trying to hear everybody talk at once was it kind of tends to give you a headache.
Yeah. Hiya, Heather. Long time no see.
Heather, how you doing, hon? I mean, I'll open up the panel here in a little bit. We'll get everybody going and get them up here.
And then kick them off.
Yeah, they kick them off. That's not right, dude.
Like dogs' feather babies.
I mean, there's only been what, like two? What? My channel is my dogs, feather babies, chickens, and my wild friends. Well, that's fine. You can still drop that channel, that link. Oh, that grandbaby, she just, oh God, she's just adorable. Well, you know, somebody had said something about we wouldn't be able to convince somebody to come up on panel. But I got a surprise for you.
Bloody hell. And now you'll find out his camera don't work.
How you doing, Jack?
You all right, Jax? Good to see the heavy metal background.
Told you. Hey, Jack.
Still work, doesn't it?
Yeah, still works.
How are we? Does the
Very
camera
good.
work all right?
Yep.
Yeah, I see that.
That's
beautiful
it.
pink
I
pig
see,
behind
like,
you.
Eddie had this cool thing going on with his green screen. I thought I'd bring Peppa Pig.
In other words, you're in Callie's bedroom.
Well, it's good to meet you.
Hey, Tan.
Yeah, I heard word for somebody that, you know.
No, not quite. No, Callie's in bed,
Right.
so I've had to bring it down.
Nicole's sitting there having multiple organisms at the moment.
Hey, Flicker.
Hey, Flicker.
Yeah, but somebody told me that Andy said there's no way you can get Jack to go up on panel.
Whatever he paid, I want fucking half. Minimum.
All right, let's see. All right, everybody pay attention. We have members dropping links.
I don't want to see it. I'm glad she.
No, we've got members dropping links, not links dropping their members.
Well, they might be doing that in here too. Who the hell knows? All right.
This is true. I can confirm that is true.
With this channel, you never know what the hell's going to happen.
Oh, it was a favor.
Oh, it was a favor?
Yeah, I've read about the favours you give.
All right, let's see. All right, I got Tails and I got Shaz. I just subbed to both of them.
Anyway, Nicole, you won.
She's sitting there with a stupid great grin on her face, look.
Where's Taz this evening? Simon, where's he this evening?
Well, right now it's just going to be the three of us up here. That way you have a chance to speak with your dad and you ain't got to try to overtalk everybody.
Yeah,
I'll open up the panel here in about 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah. Jack lives a long, long way away from me, all of about 3/4 of a mile. If you take the long route.
When you got family and you got stuff you got to do, it's kind of hard to spend time with them. Tell me, I know my kids are, when they go home, my kids are over 2,000 miles away. So it's nice to have them here, and they're here for about another 8 days. So I will definitely make the best of it. I'm still sore from playing football 2 days ago with them.
God, stop whinging.
I got to remember, I ain't fucking 20 years old anymore.
You ain't even twice that.
That's true.
You are 3 times it.
No, I ain't quite.
Yeah, you're nearer 51 than 50 now.
I'm 50.
Yeah, but you're still nearer 51.
Yeah, but nowhere near 60. I guess I'm closer to 60 than I am 20, though. Oh, Tails, you're welcome. Yeah, that's a nice, pretty pink pig he's got behind him.
Yeah, that's another British.
like that?
Cartoon. Is it British?
Are you the star quarterback, Eddie?
Who's the star quarterback?
You.
How am I a star? No, hell no. If I can throw a ball 30, 20 yards, I'm happy.
Yeah, and knock someone out in the process.
With a tree branch.
No,
Miss the player, hit a tree and knock the branch off it.
If it's a baseball, now that's a
that's
different
British.
story.
It is definitely British.
Well, a British version of baseball would be rounders, wouldn't it?
I have no idea. But 2 days before the kids get here, it was sunny. It was hitting 64, 65 degrees. The day they show up, it's been cloudy and raining.
Baseball.
It's like, seriously? But Thursday, we're planning on going to McCarthy. It's an old abandoned town here in Alaska. We're going to go visit that. We're taking our paranormal equipment with us and everything. After today's show, just rub oil in the joints. No, I think the old saying is just rub mud on it. You'll be all right. After today's show, I'm going to take them up to Old Mineral Creek and walk around up there. There's like 3 or 4 supposedly abandoned gold mines up there. So we're going to go and see if we can't check some of them out.
You can still check out the entrances and stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, they haven't mentioned them. There's nothing up there that says we can't go in there. The only thing I'd fear going in there at night, you know, in the dark without a gun and shit is bears.
Nothing wrong with bears. Just cuddle up to them.
Yeah, sure. Get a selfie with one. What the hell?
And if they do anything more than breathing shallow, run like fuck.
Yeah, well, we do get stupid people here, though. Tourists that will come and, uh-oh, we lost Jack. There's this one spot where there's a little waterfall and it's got a pond at the bottom of it. And fish migrate in there and bears will go down there and that's where they'll fish. And we get stupid people that'll climb over the guardrail and trying to get closer to them like they're going to go down and get a selfie with them. It's like, the fuck are you people thinking?
Yeah, look at my selfie of my exposed rib cage.
I've seen that video where the one guy got attacked twice by the same grizzly bear and he still survived.
You would think he learned the first time, but no.
Well, no, after the attack, he got up and he was trying to V-line for his truck. And all of a sudden, this grizzly turned around and fucking cut him off before he could get back to his truck. I mean, you talk about bad luck. Holy shit.
Yeah, moral of the story, stay put or run the other way.
Oh, well, you ain't outrunning them. That's the problem. But the only way you're going to get away from them is if they're slipping in your shit the whole way behind you.
Yeah. That's why you carry a .22 pistol.
And not for a grizzly. All you're going to do is piss them off.
Yeah, you just take out the right kneecap of the friend that you're with, and you've only got to outrun him.
Oh, fuck that. You just trip them. But yeah, we got a couple of things planned with the kids. We're going to take them up to the fish hatchery. Then I'm going to take them out to Allison Point, which is basically the entrance to Exxon Oil. Exactly, Tails. That's exactly what people think. They think that they act like the animals in a zoo. Not even close.
No.
Not even close. All right, I think we're getting Jack back here. Hold on. All right,
Yes,
there we go.
Right, I'm going to go refill my bottle.
All right.
Apologies.
Oh, no,
There
it's
was,
good.
there's in there. I was literally hearing what I was saying to you about a minute after I'd said it, so I could tell that I had a bit of an internet issue.
Did
It's
you
on the
have-
Wi-Fi now. All good.
Did you have YouTube open at the same time?
No, YouTube went. It was going off my mobile data as opposed to my Wi-Fi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it works perfect now. I can hear you properly now. I was
Yeah,
thinking
sometimes-
you were saying about playing football, and I thought I said star quarterback, and then I heard it come back a minute ago. I thought, oh dear.
You can go through the back. Yeah, no, he's still listening, Nicole. He just turned his camera off. But yeah, we were just talking about how fucking stupid people are that want to try to get selfies with fucking wild bears and shit.
Oh, it's crazy. I mean, my cousin went to where did he go? Calgary, and I don't know. His dad lived out there for a while, and they went somewhere, and they actually got attacked by a cougar, I think it is.
Holy shit!
Yeah, he was telling me about it, and that was all just trying to get too close. They found one and tried getting too close. Yeah,
And that's what they get. They're territorial. I mean, they're predators. They don't.
Well, you're in their space, aren't you? I mean,
Yeah. I mean, that's like how do you feel if somebody was to barge into your house and they weren't invited? What are you going to do? You're going to fight. You're going to fight.
Yeah, that's it. How's the grandkids anyway? It was really nice to see your little one on there yesterday.
The kids are great. The grandbaby, I tell you, she just kind of takes it. She takes all the hate and sucks it right out of you. I mean,
Really?
she just, I've never seen a baby so happy. I think I've heard her cry twice. That's it.
That's amazing. That's so much easier when they're smiling all the time. It gives you an extra boost.
Yeah, it does. It makes you realize that life really ain't that bad.
That's it.
Well, at least when you're at that age, it ain't.
Nah. No, he's clocking on the miles now.
Yep.
He's getting close to the scrapyard.
Well, that's another thing, though. That, you know, when you finally realize that you're a grandpa, it's like, oh my God, my life is over.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Well, you're 7 years, isn't it, Dad? You've been a granddad for, I think, either 7 and
more than that. 10, isn't she?
No, it's like 7.
See what I mean? When you become a grandpa, your life goes to hell.
That's your old age syndrome setting in.
Yeah, do you remember how I got told that that Sophie was pregnant?
Yeah, down at Granddad's. Yeah, I do remember.
Yeah. My dad was expected to die that day, so I phoned the kids, said, you better get around there quick, I'll see you there. We're all around there, and my daughter says, you can't die yet, Granddad. He said, why not? She said, you're going to have another great-grandchild. And I just looked at her in shock.
That's how you found out you were going to be a
She
grandpa.
sort of looked a bit sheepish at me, and I said, I fucking told you, not before I'm 50.
If you imagine a scaffold pole and someone sitting on it, that's the face he pulled.
Yeah.
I don't know if that'd be shock or horror.
I nearly said to her, I'm going to go buy another couple of ferrets.
Tails, I got 2 boys of my own. One's 34 and the other one's 23. And neither one of them have given me a goddamn grandkid yet.
Yeah.
It's my stepkids that are giving me grandkids.
Both of mine are a month off being 36 and 26.
Thanks,
Yeah, so we're right about the same age.
Yeah.
What's up, Kate Law?
Okay, Laws. Yeah, there's 3 days between Jack's birthday and Sophie's birthday. And 10 years.
I'll tell you, yesterday during the show, the grandbaby was so comfortable with Grandma that when the show ended, I opened the door to walk out. And this is what I see. Grandma in the chair, and the baby's like on her belly. Just out. Just sound asleep.
And Missy going, shh.
Yeah.
Make a noise and I'll castrate you.
No, screw that. You got to make noise.
Yeah, they got to learn to sleep with that.
Yeah, don't let them go to sleep when it's dead, because then any little noise you make, they wake up.
Oh, yes.
But Nicole, I love that, by the way. She does mimic Metallica very well.
Oh, does she? Wait, how does she do that?
She runs around the room. She's learned how to do this now. She runs around the room doing this with knee slides saying Metallica, and then it goes on to Lemmy from Motorhead.
Yeah, our grandbaby, the doctors are saying she's progressing faster than they've seen babies progress. She's 4 months old. I think she's going to skip the crawling stage and go straight into walking. She can sit up on her own. Not for a long period of time, but she's up on her own and holding her head. And it's like, girl, you're only 4 months old. What the hell's wrong with you?
When Jack was Callie's age, you know how you learn what song comes after the next on the CD?
Yeah.
Well, I used to have pretty much the same CD playing over and over again just for driving around town. We pull up to the traffic lights and the windows are down because it's a boiling hot day, and one song finishes and the next one's about to start. And this old granny taps on the side of the car, says, "Hello, Jack." And he goes, "So fucking what, Grandma?" Oh, God.
My grandma would have fucking slaughtered me.
No, it weren't his grandma. It was some old lady that went into the restaurant that the ex-wife used to work at as a waitress.
Oh,
I'm thinking I'm in for some shit when she gets home.
All right, who asked the 8-ball something?
It's the influence. I blame it all on the influences.
Yep. Stephen, you can't gamble more than 10,000.
K-Laws. Yeah, K-Laws. I was sorry to hear about that, the passing. Definitely prayers of healing.
Dear.
Definitely prayers of healing come from the Chaos crew.
Yep.
Everybody here on the channel, I can guarantee, it's definitely all prayers are sent to you.
That
is so cool, Shaz.
That is awesome, and I've just looked at that. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
It's funny, Shaz, because my youngest has a slight case of Down syndrome. Yeah, I know it's going to take its toll, and I know healing is a long process. But please understand that everybody here at Just Chaos, man, you got our support.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I have an unorthodox channel, and we talk about some of the weirdest shit on here. But you know what? When we got a family member that needs help or is hurting, we can change the subject real quick.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, and this is kind of why I started doing what I do. Andy, you've been my co-host. Well, you've been coming to the show for 9 months, and I think became my co-host about 5 months ago, 4 months ago.
Can't remember which side of Christmas it was.
And I went back and counted all the shows, and I was a little off. Today's our 96th show.
That's brilliant, Kylo.
I did investigations other night, and I heard him. And you know, if he just recently passed, you probably did hear him without a doubt. And I'm glad your investigation. It's funny because you know, me and Shadows are all into the paranormal. You know, I'm more of a debunking kind of person. She's more of the believer. But this coming Thursday, we're going up to McCarthy here in Alaska. It's about 3.5 hours from where we're at. But it's an old abandoned town. The whole town, nobody's there. It's been abandoned. And we're going to take our equipment and we're going to go ahead and see if we can't catch anything.
Well, cool.
Yeah, you won't. He doesn't want you to hurt. That's why you didn't feel yourself. If you would have felt yourself and you hurt him, it would have bothered you even more.
Yeah.
He wanted you to feel peace at that time.
I think if you have something like such a horrendous thing happen to you like that, you know, like the pain, I think it's quite normal probably not to feel 100%. That's shock as well.
Yeah, because it numbs you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's also like mixed emotions because, you know, I don't care who you are. I don't care, you know your child's voice. You
Yep.
could hear it 10 miles away. So yeah. I can see how like you'd have the, you know, mixed emotions over that as well.
Well, that's like Andy and Nicole. I had a daughter pass away at 6 months old of crib death, and that would have been 31 years ago. But Andy and Nicole they can see her every now and then standing behind me over my shoulder.
Wow, that is crazy.
That's good. That's good to hear. At least he went in peace. He died in his sleep. And I think everybody in the world, that's how they want to die. I just want to die in my sleep.
Just go to sleep and not wake up.
Yep, that's it. Where in reality, at that point, you probably don't even realize you're dead.
No. It's according to mediums and that, it's surprising how many people end up dead and not knowing it.
Yeah, Kayla, my daughter was 6 months old, and she died of crib death. And you talk about, wow, that was I didn't want to believe it. I couldn't believe it. It was one of them. I wouldn't accept it. But in time, I realized I had to accept the fact that she wasn't there anymore.
Stephen, it's funny you say that. I hear a lot of people say stuff like that. When you get smells come over you, I think that's spot on. I think that's a sign. Them that is 100%. There's too many people who say it. I think it's definitely him giving you a little tap on the shoulder, saying it's going to be all right.
Yeah, you know, I'm still here for you no matter what. Kayla, I can guarantee I know you as mom. Like when my mom passed away, she passed away, I think it was like 8 years ago now. And Missy's the one that came and told me. She goes, I know you don't like me breaking into your Facebook. She says, but I'm glad I did. She says, I got to tell you this before you find out through social media. And she goes, sit down. I said, no, I'm good. No, I'm at work. And she looks at me and she goes, your mom died. And dude, my knees just buckled. That was it. It was like an instant knees bent. And I just went down. I was like, are you kidding me? So
mine died. I refused to believe it. Drove around her house, laid on the floor with her, trying to keep her warm, thinking that if I keep her warm, she won't be dead.
Yeah, well, I was a couple 100 miles away from my mom at the time.
I was about a quarter of a mile, half a mile, something like that.
That's hard, isn't it? That's the thing when you live in such a big place, like in the States, and that, you know, like you hear this with families all the time. You know, they're living in different states, and it's such a big place, isn't it? You know, it's hard to be around each other all the time.
And it sucks. I mean, it kind of hurt moving away from the family to where we moved to. Hey, Ted, how you doing?
Hi, Ted.
But after being here for 5 years, there's no way I'm going back to the lower 48.
Ted.
The air quality here is just so much better. The kids realized it when they got here. They were like, wow, can you smell that? It's fresh air.
And you get genuine snowballs there, not polystyrene ones.
What the hell was that?
That was Jack cock on one side of his ass.
Yeah, no, that's I wish. No, I'd been proud of that. No, someone with a motorbike, I think, just drove past my house. I think they like dropped the exhaust somewhere, maybe.
Yeah, left the exhaust at home, just took the car out.
Yeah, apparently so. There's someone with an AMG at the minute keep going up and down my road, and I mean, like, it's great. It sounds brilliant, but I wish something might happen to that car.
Yeah, it's not brilliant when you're
just not against your one.
Yeah, that's it.
And the weird part is Missy's mom had passed away, and then my mom passed away almost exactly a year to the day.
Well,
I think they died like two days apart.
Wow.
I know when my mother died, I was convinced that my brother-in-law and sister was trying to tell me my nan had died. You know, my grandmother. And they said, no, your mother. I said, well, I'll sort this out. Drove around there. And then 2 weeks to the day after my mother died, my grandmother passes.
It's strange how things happen like that. I mean, got an uncle, I don't really speak to him a lot, but he had a daughter pass, and she actually had the world record for living with what issue she had when she was born. And it was coming to August, and his brother had passed away in August, and he was begging him on the floor, you know, because it was imminent when it was going to happen. He's like, just, you know, take her now, because that was on his anniversary. Take her, look after her. And literally not long after he'd been begging, she went. It's strange, you know, someone listening. Always someone listening. I don't think she was very old. Oh, really? She was about 28 weeks, I think.
Kayla, I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but I might recommend finding a hobby, do something to try to ease your mind.
There's something you can do that may help. It don't help everyone, but it helped me. Let's get a thin rubber band, put it around your wrist, but make sure it's firm. And when you feel that anxiety kicking in and the panic starts, just sit there and keep going, ping.
Snap it.
Ping. Keep doing it until the panic eases. And 9 times out of 10, that lays long before your wrist has turned them red.
I mean, Kalos, I don't know your physical situation and things, but you know, with anxiety as well, I think exercise of some form, pushing your body in a way it's not used to being pushed. It burns, it releases new hormones into your body. It's a good way. It's a really good way. Yeah, it's a really good way to try and them surges that you get, them sweats. I think it doesn't stop them, but I think it certainly allows you to handle them a little more. Yeah. Certainly helped for me.
It might sound stupid. Something that's helped both me and Jack is we picked up a guitar, and it's surprising that within half an hour you're off in your own little world, and it's not until later on that you realise, hang on, that broke me out of the mental state I was in at the time.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think it helps as well when you're, you know, I'm speaking for me and my father now. We're getting along. We're making bits up, but
yeah, your old man. That's what you was going to say.
Yeah, no, yeah, exactly. But it takes a lot of concentration. You're so bad at when you first start that you're focusing in so much on trying. It does take you away a little bit from what's going on in the world. And as you get better, it allows you to deal with things better because you can actually start to express how a very small fraction of how you're feeling, which makes you feel like you've made a little bit of a stamp. So, yeah, that can help.
Just a little bit of advice there, Caleb. Heather, I'm sorry. I know we've talked before about your parents passing, and it's the roughest thing in the world. I mean, every you know, you go through a point in time, and I'm sure every child has, where it's, oh, I hate my mom, I hate my dad, blah, blah, blah. But you tell you what, the day you realize you don't have them anymore is the day you hate yourself for saying them words.
Yeah. And you hate yourself for every time you said it.
Yep.
Not just saying it once, but you hate yourself again for saying it. And the further you think back on that subject, the worse it gets.
Absolutely. I mean, I never really hated my mom. I never said that I hated her, but there was times I remember saying, God, won't you just get out of my life and leave me alone? Yeah, well, when that day came, that was the worst things I've ever said to my mom.
Yeah, but that's when you realise the stupidity of your younger years.
Well, I think as a parent like yourself, you understand that, don't you? You understand that your kids don't mean everything and whatnot. I mean, I was talking to Nicole earlier and she said something and that really like hit home, and it's something quite close to my beliefs, and it's about making memories, you know, because especially when people go later on in life, they do bring you comfort, you know, rather than looking at the things that you've done wrong, actually looking at the things that you enjoyed together, and you know, they're priceless. You can't pay for them.
No, and you can't. And you always want the good memories to outweigh the bad ones.
Yeah. Which I'm not trying to be condescending in saying it, but with losing my parents, you get wrapped up in this misery. It's actually a selfish thing because it's your misery that you're wrapped in, your loss.
Yeah, they wouldn't want you in it.
You've lost
they
one
wouldn't want you in it.
No, but you've lost one parent, they've lost everything.
Yeah.
If you get what I mean.
That's a good point.
But after a while, the memory and pain of their loss dissipates and is overtaken with the good memories that happened. And miles, Jesus Christ.
That's
horrendous.
That's what you call a really good friend, though. If it took you that long to get through that's amazing. And I don't mean amazing in the fact that you suffered that long. I just meant it's amazing that the connection that you had as friends.
Yeah.
I mean, I've accepted the fact my mom's passed, but it's still every now and then, especially like if I do readings or something, it's almost like I can feel her and I'm doing a reading for somebody else. and it really just kind of. I know she's just trying to comfort me, but she has to learn there's times to do that and times not to do that.
Well, I can tell you, I do it whilst I'm alive, and I'll do it when I'm past. With my daughter, I'll bug her until
forevermore. I'll never leave my kids alone. I already warned them. You know, I will be back.
You'll be so pissed off with me.
I will make you believe in the paranormal before it's over with.
You think you're pissed off with me while I'm living? You wait till I'm gone.
You wait until your microwave blows up every time you buy a new one.
I'm not sure how long I'll spend haunting my kids, to be honest. I'll probably be off rattling doors on newlyweds fucking honeymoon nights and stuff like that.
The phone keeps ringing, but there's nobody on the other end.
I know exactly what my dad will do. I'll be going fishing, and I'll keep thinking, "Oh, I've got a bite," and it ain't. It's him keep tapping me rod. I know what it'll be.
No, Andy wouldn't do that to you.
No, not much.
No, he wouldn't actually tap my rod, but he might tap me fishing rod.
That's what I knew what you meant. If he's going to tap that rod, you're going to
have no need to breathe, so I'll just swim out to where his hook is and just sit there yanking it.
Or just run with it underwater. Just keep going while he sits there and fights it.
And then just hook it on a great big bit of seaweed. That would be brilliant.
Or no, you find a little guppy and put it on the end of it.
No, you wait
for a little guppy.
Yeah, you wait for that day when he's gone out with his friends and he's struggling like hell to pull this massive fish in, and he pulls it up and it's like this fucking big.
Yeah.
All right. So let's try to go on to happier subjects here. I mean, we're not talking about sad subjects, but we are talking about family memories, and that's that in itself makes for a good day.
Yep.
But when it's fresh, like K-Law, I kind of want to steer away from it. Let him try to understand and accept it, and learn that it is real.
Yeah. Well, it's like a physical wound. The fresher it is, the rawer it is.
Yep. And the sooner you talk about it, it burns. It stings. But you'll understand, K-Law, the more you talk about it, the easier it gets to talk about it. I'm not saying that the pain's going to go away. I'm not saying that. But it gets easier to talk about it.
Just for Nicole, Jack, I am your father. Take my hand, we'll rule the cosmos.
We got cookies on the dark side.
That's really polite for my dad. He always said that the best part of me went on the curtains.
Oh, man.
And when he's down, I give him little motivational speeches like, when you're feeling down and low, Jack, just remember you're the result of the strongest swimming sperm.
Yeah. I just like that to get me, someone had to hack away at you. That's what I like.
Ted, that's not very nice.
I wouldn't have laughed for very long.
For very long. I would have asked, "Are you okay?" And he'd have said, "Yeah." Then I'd have died laughing.
Yeah. You okay? Yeah. Well, let me hit in the face with this fucking life belt.
Yeah, you've been fortunate. You have, Dad. I've had to strip down a couple of times and swim out and get yours snagged when it's been snagged and go and unhook it.
Me, I just fucking snap the line, put a new goddamn hook and lure and shit on.
Yeah, sometimes it's more fun.
When you're paying $30 for a lure, you want it back.
The problem is with that, though, Ted, if you would have tried to help him, I would have been the asshole dad that would have reached up, you'd have grabbed my hand, motherfucker, you're coming in with me. That would have been my asshole move. You want to laugh at me, motherfucker? Watch this.
Jack and I went fishing down a local quay one day for tiddlers. And Jack's flicked his line out, and all of a sudden his rod's going along. He's grabbed hold of it, it's bending over like crazy, and this seal comes up to the surface with his line wrapped around it.
How'd that work out?
Couldn't get the hook out.
Up here we have a silver fishing season, and our silver fish can get huge up here. And our boss one year, he caught a silver. And he's fighting and he's fighting and he's finally getting it in, and all of a sudden his line just takes off. I mean, it's just going. Sure enough, just like that, a fucking seal came by and grabbed that goddamn fish and kept right on going. He said it was going so fast that his reel was starting to smoke. They actually had to reach down and cut
my
the
reel
line.
was burned. That was shredding it.
And we use 80-pound spider wire. So you can imagine the size of the fish that we can catch up here from shore.
Yeah.
The only
To be fair, I have fell in before. I have fell in quite a few times, but it's only when I've been like fishing in lakes and rivers. I fell in once.
How many mobile phones? Yeah. And how many mobile phones have you taught how to swim?
My mum got me this brand new phone. I do remember it quite well because it's only a week old. It's brilliant. It's a Walkman phone, and I fell in with me and my best mate were going, and he was like, Jack, your phone. And I was like, no, the bread. Because we were fishing for carp off the top, so we had bread. And I was like, no, take the bread, it's still dry. So we could carry on fishing.
Oh my God, you're worried about saving a fucking loaf of bread over the phone.
Well, I could carry on fishing then.
Yeah, but
you have to have priorities.
But now you can't call Mom for a ride home.
No, I had to bite. That was fine. I dried off.
Jack don't like going side saddle on a broomstick.
Yeah, the broomstick don't fly very well. Or the Hoover.
I'll tell you one thing you don't ever want to drop your fucking phone in. I was at work. I'm a cook. I've been a cook for 30 years. I don't cook now because the restaurant's closed. But I was making pancake batter, and I happened to bend over to do something. My phone slipped right out of my pocket, right into the pancake batter. Now, that was a bitch to try to clean and dry out.
I was about to say, did you deep fry it?
We had we've got a new lad at work. And he's like an ex-boxer. He used to box for GB, and he's proper cocky type boxer. He's a really good lad. And this supervisor was really like playing pranks on him. And I said, if you want to get him a good one, go into his van, get the steering wheel, and rub grease under the inside of it. He said, all right, I'll do it. And he'd done it, and he come out and went, who's done this? Bang. Brand new phone he's dropped at the same time, smashed on the floor.
Oh, shit.
He ain't a very nice bloke, but I was like, oh no, this prank went too far.
And these days people don't realize how fucking expensive a cell phone is.
Yeah, you got to have insurance.
Oh, I've dropped mine in the toilet. I don't know how many times. But luckily it's before I went. Whether I pissed or shit, because I ain't really. If I shit in that toilet and the fucking phone fell in there, it's like, well, I'm hitting the Radio Shack and get a new one.
I don't know. I've had to go fishing.
Yeah,
I've had to do it a couple of times.
All right, everybody, let's
nice.
get a scroll across the screen again. You know what I should do? I got an idea. Next weekend, I think what I could do is I'll make a banner for this. And run it across the bottom of the screen. I didn't know pee was that dangerous. Well, you know what? If pee can take away jellyfish sting burns, you know something's wrong with that pee.
I don't know. I think my pee's pretty normal, but you might have something to tell us.
I know when I've had too much beer, when I stand there and piss for 3 minutes and it's starting to foam like the head of a beer, I've had too much to drink.
That's called a bad barmaid, that is, for when you're a foamy headed beer.
All right, Jack, if you don't mind, we're going to go ahead and open up the panel, bring some people up.
Yeah, go.
We've had fun enjoying your company, and I'm not asking you to leave. I'm glad you got to sit here and be us with your dad. And I understand yesterday was pure hell. I mean, I had 8 people up on panel, so. But
I think it works too well when there's too many there and people all want to talk at once.
And this is exactly why I did it the way I did it today, so you two can hang out and talk, and we can just, that way you ain't over talking each other.
Yeah. Cool.
All right. The board's open. Anybody wants to come up on panel, you're more than welcome to. I just dropped the link in there. As soon as it pops up over on the YouTube side, I will pin it to the top of the page. There it goes. All right.
Ted, it's nothing like acid. I can put acid tabs in the side of my mouth. They taste of nothing. I put pee in the side of my mouth. It's fucking awful.
I wouldn't put pee in my fucking mouth.
Ted said it's just like acid.
That's why you don't That's why you don't pee in bottles, that is.
Not unless you've been eating those Amanita muscaria, and then you need to process them through your body first.
But the thing is if you're going to pee in a bottle, make sure it's a clear bottle so you can understand that it is urine.
I was in a hurry for football training once. I picked one up that had to be a saviour. I was gasping for breath at football. I went, what? Like that. It's like, oh!
Oh my God.
I thought I'm never peeing in a bottle again. I'll just do it on the chair and I'll clean it up.
Hey, Stephen.
Hello, Eddie. Hello, Andy. Hello, Jack. I was going to say hi, Jack, but that's not particularly the right thing to say.
Yeah, hi, Jack.
How's the Mars bar life, Stephen?
I thought it was all joy, but either one.
Fortunately for everyone, that I do not have any left.
They last longer if you put them in the freezer for a day first.
Well, it was already in the freezer for a couple of days, longer.
He just couldn't get enough of the nuts.
Can't think of an answer for that. Although today I had a long banana milkshake.
Oh, milkshake, that's no fun.
Something to do. I couldn't even go down on that one.
Wow. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Wow. What the hell? Why would anybody carry their own pee around in a fucking snake skin over their shoulder?
To save them dying of thirst in the desert.
No, I don't give a damn. I'm dying of dehydration. That's for damn sure.
Believe it, there are people that do that. I used to do that. So, oh no, I better not say that.
You used to like having golden shower. Is that what you were about to say?
No, he used to like drinking straight out. He used to like drinking straight out the straw.
No, there was a time when I used to drink my own pee because I was told it was a healthy thing to do.
Yeah, that's why
you went with that.
Your kidneys to flush out all the toxins.
Just the once, and that was it.
It was on the internet, so it must be true.
Oh, this is brilliant.
Well, I get what he did, Shaz, but why would you carry your own urine in it? I mean, no. Oh, I can't fathom the thought of drinking urine. I just can't.
Yeah, no,
in case someone else they asked for a drink, they could hand them something to drink.
Think about it though, Eddie. What does pee smell like at room temperature?
Urine?
Yeah. Now, what do you reckon it smells like with it being slung over your back in the desert?
Fucking horrible.
Urine, get that pneumonia. You need some PCP under your nose, I think.
It tastes like you've gone down on a camel or something.
I mean, I understand what it smells like at 98.6 degrees, but now you get it out there at 120 something degrees. It's just boiling on your back.
It has an undefinable smell to it.
Yeah, I'll just take your word for it. How's that?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I just can't. No.
Jazz, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I can't think of any. I can think of some grotty mouths to kiss, but that's definitely a different one.
Well, there is worse out there, Jack. Believe me, there's worse than drinking piss.
Oh no.
I think the only thing that could be worse than that is eating your own fucking shit.
That's where I was heading.
No, I figured that.
No.
You know what? There's a man.
For life.
What was it?
There's a man who lives 25 yards up the road, Dad. He takes £25 and he will eat that and he streams it. And it goes out on video.
He streams eating his own shit?
He makes sandwiches and stuff with it.
Oh,
we got a football
my
team.
Wife. Oh.
Honestly, it's wrong. But we used to play in a football team and they got him to do a shout out like, because we're in this cup final and he was like, go on Duck Pond. Wham, in with sandwich. I wouldn't mind them sweet corn in it.
Well, I suppose that's one way in saving money for food.
Yeah, eat your chili con carne and curry twice.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Smart Appeal.
Or refry it.
Hey, Ice Bear.
Hey, Ice Bear.
I take no responsibility for anyone who's throwing up at home.
That makes me want to fucking puke. It really does.
But I just
Even
had
with any
Macs.
dental plan, he'd still want to floss after that.
I've just had a Mackie burger.
There wouldn't be enough fucking Listerine in the world to fucking help that.
Drink diesel.
You might as well
You
start
just had a
gargling with
McDonald's
fucking
burger.
bleach.
Yeah, triple cheeseburger.
You
Yeah,
fat
they're nice.
bastard.
129, lovely.
Yeah, and
all
I
right,
had
You know what? I'll give that a shot. I've never done a reaction video, but I might give that a try. I just got to figure out how to do the reaction video. But if I can figure out how to do one, I'll do it. I just health warning: this may make you throw up.
What you should do is a reaction video watching that guy eat his shit sandwiches, but make sure you got a bucket with you.
I think that's what she's talking about. I don't know if I can fucking make it through a whole goddamn video. All right, hold on, let me copy this link. All right.
well, as I said, I had a triple cheeseburger, an apple pie, a McFlurry peppermint, a large banana milkshake, and fries.
I'm fucking
Did you
glad
get
I
a
don't
toy?
have to pay for your toilet paper.
Well, I got plenty, so I won't run out.
All right, Shaz, I opened that
Well.
link in the new tab, so after the show's over, I'll go check it out. But I'll
Did you
figure out. All right, Nicole, hurry back on. I'll try to figure out how to do a reaction video, and I'll do one to it. I'll try it. What the hell? But if I can't get through the whole goddamn show, don't hold me accountable.
What reaction of what? You eating shit?
Not me eating shit. Somebody else eating shit because I ain't eating shit.
The only shit Eddie's eating is where it's good shit, man.
Yeah, real good shit like
Space
pizza.
cookies.
Or the other one known as verbal diarrhea.
Oh, everybody
I've
has
got plenty of that.
Man. Everybody. That's this whole fucking channel.
Well, it's just
Every
as well it's
morning.
not the liquid variety then.
Every morning, Jack and I have to gargle with Imodium to stop all the verbal diarrhea.
Ammonia. You got piss in your
Ooh.
mouth still.
Ammonia.
Doesn't do any harm.
No, I've heard it whitens teeth. You should try it.
Maybe, Andy, here's an idea. They want to see a reaction video. Since you're the co-host, maybe we should do one where me and you are, split screen, but doing a reaction at the same time, watching the same video.
Why not do it now?
Exactly, Ted. Ted's got the idea. Smoking shit is good if it's good shit.
Yo.
So, Stephen, this
pardon me.
this cheeseburger you had, you said it was 3 cheeses. Is that homemade cheese or?
Roger out and a cheese grater.
No, it was McDonald's ordinary cheese.
Oh, Shaz, I don't think that would be I don't think Andy would be down for that.
There ain't a lot they won't eat.
American cheese, I think it was.
American cheese?
Why you gotta be fucking profiling?
Yeah.
Why did this become racist?
If it was white cheese, then I would be very worried.
Toe jam burger.
Oh, God. from under cheese.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
instead of
I
a
know.
sesame bun, you got grated toenail bun.
The only thing I'm not
You're gonna
too
have them
keen on is the pickle.
If you
Listen,
don't like pickle.
that is not
No.
Parmesan cheese. That's scraped off calluses.
Stephen prefers his cucumbers not pickled in vinegar.
I don't like the pickles they put in the burgers, so I just chucked them out the window.
Welcome back, Nicole.
Out they go.
I just chucked the fucker back at the person who gave it to me. I said, no pickles.
He doesn't like his fucking cucumbers flimsy.
Well, when they're not
Cucumbers ain't
that,
for
when they're
eating, are
that
they?
small, no.
What's up, Spitfire? You guys are fucking gross.
Welcome back,
When
Nicole.
they're small, they're just not worth it.
Well, you got to make them grow.
That's what Nicole keeps telling me.
You know, some people tell you they're a grower, not a shower.
Oh, yeah. How do I answer that one?
You know what? I always have this in the back of my mind when I eat McDonald's. Is there was a place about 20 miles up the road from us, and a lad got sacked because of what he had done to this burger, and he had basically going back to the dump situation. He'd laid one in there and like spread it around. Do you remember that, Dad? That story? He peed in the cup as well.
What in there? Hold on, he laid what in there?
Shit.
You know, yeah.
He shit somebody's burger and then fucking sold it to him.
And pissed in the drink. Do you remember that, Dad? That was up at Colchester Leisure World one.
Holy shit! I'd shoot the hell out that place.
Imagine it though. You open this freaking wrapper and you're worried about having a pickle in it.
Since when does corn come on a fucking burger?
Pick the peanuts out of that.
Well, if it wasn't looking green, then you obviously would be worried.
I just think it's disrespectful. He could have like left some pubes in there so he could have flossed his teeth after or something.
That is fucking gross there in itself too.
Well, that's a hairy burger then.
Yeah.
It's to add to the crunchy texture, Ted.
Oh, you guys got a fucked up country, I'll tell you that.
Why, thank you.
We're proud of it.
Fucked up people tracked it.
Now you know why George Washington would fuck all to do with it.
That's why our government's so fucked up.
Oh, man.
Politics.
Oops, sorry. I shouldn't say that because I'm not a British person anyway, so.
I want to know how tuna contains no tuna.
I could spell it out for you, Eddie, but let's just say that the female waitress wipes herself.
Shut up.
How close is the nearest subway then, Dad?
That's scary because our closest subway is only a block away.
I love a subway. If that's the magic ingredient, that's cool.
But it depends. If it's a blue waffle taco, it's not so cool.
Then I like blueberry muffins.
Here we go. Trying to make Nicole understand that when we're saying blueberry waffle, we are not talking about a fucking waffle.
It looks more like a blue punch lasagna.
Yeah, kind of something that fucking exploded in a microwave. I get it.
Flicker, why do you think the Scottish wear kilts? It's because those sheeps can hear their zipper a mile away.
Because they fart a lot.
That's like they say over here. What's it? Why doesn't Alabama do the reverse cowgirl fuck style? Because it's against the law to turn your back on family.
That's good, that one.
Yeah, no, Nicole, the blue waffle we're talking about is damn sure one you don't want to eat.
Nicole, just Google it.
Don't
It's
Google
an interesting watch.
Yeah,
Do not Google it.
just Google it and ask for the images, close-ups.
You wouldn't have known it was possible. Let's say that.
Just don't Google it. Do yourself a favor.
Make sure you've got a bucket beside you.
And a bottle of
Educational.
bleach. That is something you will never unsee.
I think it looks all right. If you shut one eye and then you shut the other eye, it looks quite nice.
Yeah, if you ain't looking at it, it looks all right. Nothing like a blue waffle with a bit of yellow drizzling out of it. Oh, God.
Well, you can add some whipped cream to it.
Oh, you go right ahead. Let me know how it tastes. I'll just take your word for it.
What about whipped cream and maple syrup?
You're really getting gross.
I don't think you need to make it sweeter.
Well, it makes it go down quicker.
Oh, I'm with you.
Well, I wouldn't know anything about going down, but you can tell us all about it.
I've had first-hand experience.
Holy shit.
Was that banana milkshake code name earlier? Was it code name? Someone watching?
You know what? Maybe Nicole does have to Google the blue waffle, so she can, because now she's saying whipped cream, yummy. You better, you know what? Go ahead and Google it and find out what it really is.
Before you Google it, though, you have to video yourself Googling it.
Yes, I want to see your reaction because she's going to hate every single one of us. Oh my God.
It all depends how well you feed her, Ted.
Hey, Jack, and the Blue Waffle Brigade was your dad's name for the group. Hey, it just stuck.
Wonderful.
Proud of you, Pops. Couldn't have thought of a better name myself.
Yeah, it's quite polite, really, for him, actually. I'm quite impressed, actually.
When Val turned up last week, after I'd won that guitar on eBay, I said to her, she'd been moaning about this, that, and the other one. Oh, by the way, I'm having a baby. You should have seen Val's face when I said that to her, because Taylor, big baby, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm confused.
I was about to say, I'll be your agent if you are. I'm game.
how many months apart are you, Andy?
I've had it.
Oh.
One Taylor, big baby.
Oh, right, okay.
Number 4 to the collection.
Yeah, that's not a baby in there, Stephen. That's all him.
I'll tell you what, though. I'm still having trouble sitting down after giving birth to it.
I had all these visions going through my mind.
I'm sure you did.
You're in.
But I think we're gonna go ahead and try do it. Like I said, I saved that link. That I think it was Solstice that sent it or posted it, and I think I'll go. I will try to do a reaction video, and I swear to God, I know I'm gonna fucking puke watching somebody eat a shit sandwich.
I'm gonna forward to my father. Then I'm gonna forward him. I'll forward him some stuff.
My
so
God!
We get some reaction video.
Did you ever watch that one with the Coke bottle and the Mentos that I sent you?
I sent you it.
No, Eddie.
I didn't. You never sent me one.
I'll send it to you again. Right, hang on.
Whiz. Yeah, let's see the reaction on this. A live reaction. This is what I want to see.
Yeah, you don't have to show the video. It's probably best that you don't.
No, I wouldn't.
Where'd you send it at?
I'm just logging into Facebook.
Oh, you're going. All right, you're going through Messenger.
Yeah.
All right. Where the hell's my fucking?
Nicole was disgusted when I sent it to her.
Nicole, I don't want them.
See, now this is going to work too because I'll be able to watch this video, and you'll be able to see my reaction live because I'll be able to watch the video on another screen.
Yeah, Nicole, I'm not going to choose the guitar. I know he's got some bad habits when I'm not around, and I don't trust
They're
that.
not bad. They're just kinky.
I know you like him a lot, so yeah. I don't want to. It created me. I don't need to see it again.
All right, here it goes.
I think that's the one with the Coke and the Mentos.
We'll find out here in a second.
I've seen reaction videos with people eating those red hot peppers.
I can't understand. What the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my God.
You got to keep watching her face when she sits up.
This is a new definition of enema. Oh, wow. Oh.
Just went pop. I know the bit.
Holy shit! I can't unsee that. What the fuck?
I don't think paracetamol will help much.
Holy shit!
But I think Vaseline's going to help a lot after that.
I didn't know anybody's ass could stretch that far.
Ted, I think there's a lot of bits on his guitar, by the way. I think it's not really bits. Well, I hope there's not bits in it. And he's getting on, but I hope there's not bits in it yet.
Yeah.
What's the video called?
Oh, stuff
It's
meant
not
up
on
your
the
ass.
episode, Stephen.
I'll have a look later.
Oh my god, that was fucking gross. Spitfire says, I don't know anything, don't blame me.
It gets me. She's all smiles and everything at the start of it, and then that coke goes in. It's like, what the fuck was that?
In the end, she's like, now, what I want to know is who had the fucking crazy idea to try it. If it wasn't her idea, what the hell made her fucking say, okay, I'll try it?
Yeah, what the hell? I'll have a bit of video fame for 2 minutes.
I think for the viewers to just like give them an idea. So it's Mentos being inserted
into her ass.
with a Coke bottle, with a bottle of Coke. And I'll let your imagination take you away with that.
And does she put that in her? Does she put that in her ass?
Yes, and she's
She's there with the legs back behind her ears and a ring pulled open, and he chucks a handful of Mentos in there and then pours the Coke in.
And I think she painted the ceiling.
Well, that's one way that's going to help with constipation.
Yeah, but you got to see the look on her face when it was over.
With the explosion, I'm surprised it didn't come out of her mouth.
That would have been fucking even more fucked up.
Well, it'd be probably like a spurting waterfall, wouldn't it?
And away she went.
And I've still got your favourite one, Eddie, with the orange and the.
Oh, that's fucking funny, man. That was funny as hell. But this woman looked like Old Faithful.
Nicole, has Dad sent that to you? That is horrendous. No getting bored at home.
Your virgin years, whatever. You've been on my
A bit
show
like
way too many
50-50 and
times.
Benidorm. She's a talented woman.
No, she's
Anyways.
a stupid woman.
Let's see if I can screen share that one with the orange. That's not perverted, is it?
No, that one you can share. That one's funny. The other one we are not sharing.
Does that involve
No, it was like
a whole orange? Does she put a whole orange up her ass?
No. It's nothing like that. This one's funny.
This is how to toughen your wimpish little kid up. If I can get it to share. Simon!
Oh.
Oh.
What's up, Simon?
Simon. Just the man I wanted to say. I've got a delivery for you. I forgot your address. You said you only wanted the small bottle. I've got the sports cap for you, as promised. So you can just pop it.
It's the wrong bottle. I've got to tell you to fill this one.
Simon's is bigger.
And Stephen, you know this how?
You
There you go, Eddie.
earlier.
All right, you got it up? All right,
Yeah,
here you go.
Nicole, my one was definitely milk.
Everybody watch this one. This is funny.
This one came from Jack as well, I believe.
C'est vraiment tranquille.
They put Nutella in the orange.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
I love that. I never stopped laughing at that. It's brilliant.
It was brilliant for to have the other person there with a cat like that.
I wonder how many years that kid's going to be in therapy.
He's traumatized for life. There's no getting over that.
He might have put that on. He might have secretly enjoyed it. That might have like changed his path. At least he won't have his heart broken when he's older.
He probably won't have too many pet cats either.
He probably won't have any fucking pets.
Every time the cat walks past him with the tail lifted up, he'll run.
Yeah, he'll go to secondary school and he'll have his teenage mates talking about pussy and he'll think, oh God, run away. I think it's a good lesson.
I don't care how many times you watch that video, you are going to laugh at that fucking thing.
The cat will be walking past showing its ass.
The most brilliant part was when they dropped the blindfold, he first looked at his finger like, what the fuck? And then the cat's ass is there. He's like,
Well, there may be a day a cat walks past them and flicks up its tail and says, remember me?
Or when he's sitting there at lunch break with his mates and they're boasting about how far they got with the girlfriends last night, and he'll say, you won't believe this, I was 6 years old when I fingered my first pussy.
What a player.
but he fingered the ass.
Any hole's a goal, they say.
There's a Guinness Book of World Records for you. I bet you nobody gonna try to. I bet you nobody tries to break that record.
Well, I've got a pussy and I stroke it most often.
Yeah.
What, in the back door?
No, he strokes his pussy
No.
and sucks his cock.
That's not stroking a cat. Stephen, that is not stroking a cat what that boy was doing.
I know. I wouldn't do that to my girl, no.
We know because it's not a male. You can't get out of that one. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh.
Ted, I see there was some interest about my homemade super healthy milk. So, like, you know, it's been sampled. So if you want something, you can have it some free.
Just keep it in the fridge, Jack. It'll last longer.
Yeah, no, Simon's my best customer at the minute.
Yeah, once it starts to curdle and smell a bit, it's going off.
I'm sure Simon's your only customer at the moment.
Jack, don't tell me you milked the cat.
Yeah, if you go ahead.
Yeah,
and
it was the cat. It was the cat. We'll go with the cat. It sounds better.
I was just going to say, you go ahead.
Like that, were you?
Oh, what the hell was that movie where he fucking milked the cat?
It only had one tit.
I was about to say, I used a magnifying glass as well, but there was a lot of effort, really.
It was the Fockers when he convinced him that he fucking milked his cat.
Well, talking of strange things that people eat, I know
What's
a
that
restaurant in London that actually serves up live ants.
Ah,
Live ants?
Sugar ants.
On lettuce.
On lettuce.
Yeah.
Ants on lettuce.
I saw it on a TV program last year.
Oh,
my dad once accidentally boiled a slug on a piece of cauliflower by accident, and then she served it on our plate with our roast dinner. And she expected me to eat the flipping dinner after seeing the half-boiled slug on the flipping
Yeah, right.
cauliflower.
you reckon it was the slug though? Or do you reckon she just coughed and like brought up a bit?
Long oyster.
It's just wrong.
It was a lung scab attached to a little bit of phlegm.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Well,
the slug was the polite way.
Something like having it
like that.
snails.
Freaky Geek, you're right. That was funny. That was funny.
You know, the funny thing is, humans aren't the only people who've got caravans. Snails have caravans too. It's their thing on their back.
Yeah. Fucking pikeys.
I had snails once. I had a snail once.
Is that what you call that rope sperm coming out? Snails?
No.
Well,
It was cooked with garlic.
I'll eat whelks, but I won't eat snails.
Between garlic.
Yeah, it was cooked. Yeah, in a restaurant.
Oh, Freaky Geek, did it not post up that I was going live?
Probably not. It'll probably come up about 10 seconds after you cancel the show.
Oh, it went live and I'll get bitched at. Well, I thought you were going live. Motherfucker, I did go live.
There's one way of keeping the YouTube mods away.
Yeah, right? Jack, I wish you'd have been
Nicole
here
getting
that
them
day.
donations in.
I wish you'd have been here that day, Jack. We got hit with YouTube moderators so hard in one day. But they got mad at us. Oh, they got mad at us because we egged them on and kept egging them on and kept egging them on. And finally, they just left like, well, fuck, we can't piss them off.
Yeah, no bite. Yeah, no, that'd be brilliant. I'd enjoy
no
that.
bites at all. It was just like, whatever. But yesterday, guys, hey, I got to admit, I thought it was going to be a fluke. But apparently it's not a fluke because it's still holding on to where we had 200 or 166 views. Oh, no, look, it dropped down, 143. It has dropped down. We were at 166 at the start of the show for yesterday's show, and now it's dropped down to 143.
Yeah, there's a lot of people trying to do what you want to do after that Coke and Mentos one. Unseen it.
Yeah.
But still, 143, that's a good run. That's a really good run. I'm fucking happy with it.
Yeah. Anybody who wants to see that Coke and Mentos video, just drop me a message on Facebook and I'll send it to you.
If you want to see it, you all fucking demented. That's all I can say.
You wanted to see it?
No, you said I'll show it to you. I didn't know. I didn't know it was going to be like that.
It's funny as fuck, man.
It is. But I wonder how much of the ceiling got sprayed with Coke and how much got sprayed with actual shit.
Show it to Ryan and say, Ed.
You know shit comes flying out that asshole at the same time.
Do you know, actually, I saw a video on YouTube where somebody was trying to do a Care of Horses show on their YouTube channel. And another channel picked it up because the stupid bastard lifted the horse's tail up just as it had an attack of diarrhea and it totally covered him in shit.
Lovely.
Right.
That's recycling, isn't it?
I think so.
I've seen it. I wonder where you were going to go with that, Simon. I've seen quite a few videos with horses.
Yeah, that
seemed to get a lot of
I was kind of thinking he was going a different angle with that.
Well, I've seen various ones where they have animals humping each other.
No, that's not where I was thinking he was going. I was thinking that, the saddle was on upside down. And
yeah, I search a lot of things on Pornhub, Stephen, but I'll never search for that. I have to say there's a category I haven't explored.
I'll be right back, guys.
You know that happened to me as a kid.
What, you got done by an animal?
I was on a very hot. I was in a stables doing riding lessons, and the fuckers didn't put the saddle on right, so I was left upside down, and all I could see was the next horse's bloody balls going like that.
You shouldn't lead it on then.
I just fell off. I was in too much shock at the time.
Or someone probably think, oh, lollipops.
No, I saw the balls. I don't think the horse was excited at the time.
At the time, I like that. Where did it go?
Well, put it this way, the female horse owner obviously looked as if she had always had a good time because the way she used to walk funny.
Yeah, I don't think you'd walk at all.
I think you'd run like fuck.
Yeah.
So,
What do you mean about the horse shitting on the tail roll? I didn't see it much. I felt sick actually because I was eating a nut and a sandwich as it happened.
did you, next time you went back for a lesson then, did you actually ask him to rectify the saddle, or did you just think, I enjoyed that?
Actually, my dad said, saddle upside down because it might teach my son a bit more about the birds and the bees so I don't have to tell him.
Yeah, I think that might hurt you learning that way.
Mind you, I found out the other way. I found one day I came back from school and found out Mum and Dad were getting busy on the couch.
Oh, God, there's a thing you never want to see.
Well, at least they were having a good time. I'd give me dad a high five and walk out.
Were they rocking and rolling and getting their and listening to music at the same time?
You see,
Dad, your arse crack needs waxing again.
well, put it this way: somebody had slippers on the floor and looked up and they realised some parents were actually on the couch. So I slapped my dad's ass with the slippers and ran off.
You kinky
I
boy.
was thinking of a song lyric when Mum and Dad were rock and rolling on the couch. Got my Kiss records out.
Yeah, yeah.
Where is this conversation going?
Anywhere.
I feel like I'm like talking in Norwich or somewhere.
Centre. It's gone south.
I think Peppa Pig's pouring over Jack at the moment in the background.
You've been doing
that's my
what, the
material
pigs,
for later on.
You've been doing what, the pigs?
Well, I think
Oink, oink.
Jack's been having fun with Peppa Pig.
That's it. Simon, I mean, you might not have been here earlier, but I see, because this first time I've come up here, I see like Eddie has the cool green screen behind him. And I thought, I'll have something cool. So I thought I'll have Peppa Pig.
Hey, Mo, how are you doing?
Is that Pig with Pepper?
Yeah, that's it, playing with Peppa. That one don't make you sneeze, though.
No, I have a full. What Andy got here? Oh, he's having a bad day. Remember, it could always be worse.
It was in the news something about the elephants. They tripped up in Thailand and accidentally had his head stuck in the elephant's head.
How the hell did this happen? Hold on here.
Just don't stand behind it when it's having a shit.
Well, how do you know by the looks of it, it looked like he was trying to give it an enema because it looked like he was putting on a rubber glove.
Well, put it this way, it looks like he's had a whole box full of bloody X-Lax.
Where's my favourite one? There's one for 10 flicker if I can find it.
What a fucking headache, though.
I mean, I know normally on this channel, everyone chats a bit of shit, but not like literally. I didn't know it was gonna.
I didn't know. I mean, we were talking about shit sandwiches, shit burgers, fucking
Well,
getting shit on.
Well, it
shit out of
depends on
the ass.
what kind of shit. Are we
I mean,
talking horse
Stephen,
shit or cow shit?
It's still
Stephen,
shit.
have you ever
no matter
tried
what you
eating
do.
that?
Huh?
Because like you've drunk the piss because someone said it was healthy. Have you tried the backdoor option?
Not recently. No.
Not recently.
No.
Not recently.
There you
Oh,
go, Ted. That's for you and Flicker.
Oh fuck! Oh no!
What's that?
Oh man.
Oh
great.
shh!
Steven's pussy's crying again.
That's because that video's been shown with the blinking orange. That's the problem. Get the hopes up.
Now the cat is
Please, Dad,
fucking
not me.
jealous. The cat's jealous. Dad, stick your finger in my ass, would you?
No!
It's agreeing.
Please.
I think she wants you to stick your finger up her ass.
Do you want me to get the
No.
Nutella out? No.
You only live once.
You already had it, so that's it.
What, Eddie's finger?
No food. No, you've had your food, puss.
You've had your food, puss?
Hey, yeah.
He
Right.
likes to feed some things in that pussy, that's for sure.
Will you? You know what that? I ain't even gonna say what that looked like. Him on camera doing that. The cat is meowing right there. His mouth is off screen, and you see his head going.
I know.
Come here. Go on.
Where do you think he gets his Mars bars from?
Oh, Simon, they've let my secret out.
Jesus Christ, you didn't say
place you get this
pussy's got a
delivered
square
from.
arse on it.
I bet you that's one pussy in his house that doesn't have dust.
Come on.
Look, that bitch is hiding.
Don't do it. I don't want to
I'm
be
good,
yours.
Mo. I'm good. How you doing, buddy?
Oh,
Don't you bring that fucking jar and Nutella near me.
What you doing with that orange, Dad?
Oh, dear.
It's not the orange you got to worry about.
Did you see that one with the orange, Simon?
I think
Yeah,
you're
I
right,
did.
Ted.
I don't know. Did Simon see that?
Mo didn't. Let's put it up again. Here we go.
Just
All right.
came up.
Make sure I get the right one. There we go. Don't want to put the wrong one on there.
I think the Mentos one I
Oh,
definitely get
by
banned
the way,
for.
Steven, if your thing's doing that,
C'est direct. C'est vraiment tranquille.
Now, mind you, they put Nutella inside this orange, Simon. Oh, watch.
that is evil. Funny
That's
though,
cruel.
evil.
That is fucking funny. What I'm jealous about is they thought about it before I did.
Don't play with pussy.
Tell you
That
what,
is
but that
fucking
was back
funny.
when he was younger, so then you can then be showing Peppa Pig afterwards after he's done that. The backside of Peppa Pig.
This kid is not going to have nightmares about fucking monsters. Cats are going to be the fear of him.
He's gonna have the fear of ass rings for the rest of his life.
Oh, he's going to hear it meow, and the kid's going to run that like hell the other direction.
Well, I've got a Black Panther.
Oh yeah.
What's that code name for?
Yeah, I'm not, you know,
You didn't pick him up on the New York subway, did you?
I could guess, but he'd probably be wrong.
And she's right next to me.
Ah, right, the miniature one. I thought you
Okay.
meant the 6'8" one.
Why do you keep referring to things as she? We know you're gay.
Well, because she's a she.
It's a
She's a female.
Transvestite, I get it. Gotcha.
A macrodite.
Oh.
Big tooth.
Hey, Eddie, when did you come out?
Me? I never went in.
I wasn't even in line. That's one concert ticket I did not buy.
You say this, Simon. Simon, I think there might be some truth here because he was, back in his younger days, about my age, he was a sailor. So, you know, what happens on board stays on board, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, hello, sailor.
To RuPaul.
Oh, we know you love a man in uniform.
Yes, I know you do, Eddie. Sure, you were chasing after RuPaul on ship.
Huh?
What?
Oh,
Did you understand anything Miss Chipmunk just said?
yeah, I did, in a roundabout way sort of way.
Did you say that comment, Eddie?
What, did anybody hear what this chipmunk said?
No, the one that I put up there.
Did Steven say the
Andy
cat
never goes in without it.
tastes female? There's one thing you can guarantee. I do not swing from the vine. I will not reach for the vine. And if I'm reaching for it, I'm taking it because I'm going to show you the inside of it. And that's something you ain't never seen before because I'm lopping that bitch off.
Oh,
Did
that's
that
nice.
come out all wrong in the British speak?
She is a female cat with a male name.
Imagine that. I told you,
I don't mind a big cat dress up.
What
Which
is
is-
that?
her name
That's a female cat and call it Eddie.
No, oh no.
Hey, I don't know why you think you're trying to roast me there, squirrel. I'm not the one with nuts in my mouth.
I call her name is Alfie.
Alfie. Okay. That works, I guess.
Because her given name was Alpha All Blacks Alpha.
Who names their
all
cat
blacks,
that?
alpha.
Alfalfa.
She's a Bengal cat.
She's a Black Bombay.
like Bombay potatoes, if that helps.
Ted, I don't know if you had the cat complex or if that kid is just fucking scarred for life.
I'd have to see them try that with a tiger. I tell you something, a tiger turned around and wiped his face off.
Now they should have did that shit with a skunk, and then when that kid fucking screamed, that bitch would have sprayed him. At close range.
You can send that one, Eddie. You can send that one to Ryan. How to control Daniela if she acts up on the way home.
Oh hell no! He knows how to keep her under control. Can you imagine a cat with a complex trying to collect rent each month? Huh? My dog's name is Fluky, and Fluky likes cookies. Everybody remember
cookies.
that. Fluky likes cookies.
Yeah, Bonio cookies.
Cookies.
Settle down, puss.
Just
settle down.
Just smack it once or twice. It'll be okay.
We'll take cookies now. Nicole's out getting. Got to feed the dog.
But to pick up the phone, I'm getting cussed at.
Yeah, in multiple languages.
What did Nicole just say then?
She called me every fucking name in the book in 7 different languages.
Yeah, Alfie, say hello to everyone online.
Was that Simon?
That was the Nutella crew. I'm going.
That's Simon getting aroused again.
I'm stroking her tail.
It's weird because Stevens gave me you can make a pussy
If
purr.
you've got Nutella on your finger when you bring your hand back.
Simon's been quiet, and I can't see his left hand.
Once Steven gets the pussy to purr, he shoos it away. Cat bear's on the nightstand. Get out.
Hey, Chaos, isn't that what you used to do on a one-night stand?
I don't know, I've never had one.
Throw her away.
What did he say?
Kira, say again.
I said, it's not Eddie used to do with a one-night stand. Make her pussy purr and then throw her away.
That's what one night stands are for. You make the pussy purr and send them on their way.
Oh, damn, it's gone out.
Stick it back in.
I never knew that was the way it worked. With one night stands, Eddie. I have to say, I thought you done it, and then it just never applied to your text or something because you were that good.
I don't know. I've never had a one night stand. I don't fucking know.
Hey, Liz.
Hey, Elizabeth.
I'm not commenting on that one.
I've had a few one evening bends, but never a stand.
Yeah, I don't know what a one night stand is.
Mercedes Benz.
Is that where you're trying to fuck a mannequin? A one night stand?
Mercedes bends over.
Let me go get another drink.
No, he's humping a car, I suppose.
I'm
I'm
confused.
actually in a Ford Cortino in the car park saying, come and get me.
Oh, sorry.
I'm totally confused.
Right, got
British thing.
Simon's the only man in the world that sounds like a 12-year-old girl.
Oh, maybe it's that way.
Hang on. I ain't found the
All right.
Oh, settle down. Your claws are sharp.
Hey, Stephen, I didn't realise you were that kinky.
No comment.
I got to look up Ted. I think it was Tales of the Solstice that sent me the link. I ain't sure if it was her or not, but she's going to be sending me a link about people. Somebody's sending me a link about people eating shit sandwiches or something. And
I'll pass that on.
I'm actually going to go ahead and do a fucking reaction video on that. You seen the reaction video for the Coke and the Mentos in the asshole.
I mean, Eddie, I think you should make sure that you only see it for the first time when you have the reaction. But for everyone else, if you do want to have a look at what could be, if you Google
Absolutely.
naked Martin,
I'll stand
that'll
true
give you
to
an
that.
idea.
I won't see it until I watch it live. I won't watch it.
That's it. Google naked Martin, people.
All right, Andy, you ready to go with that now?
Yep.
All right.
This
here we
is
go.
for all you pet owners in the summer.
And you can't really see anything.
Doctors,
that?
I need hot cars.
Oh my God.
Dad, you said you wouldn't share that of me.
Oh my
I
God.
sent you that in confidence.
Yeah, you said your girlfriend wouldn't mind.
What is dogging?
People don't have sex in beauty spots in the open and back of cars.
It's a bit more than that, as the general public is invited to view or participate.
Honestly,
Oh.
Stephen, it's not nice. I went on a date once. She was Scottish, so I took her a bottle of Iron Brew instead of a rose to start off with. And we went for a drink. Well, I didn't drink, so I was driving. She had a drink. She said, "Oh, we'll go for a little drive." I said, "Yeah, cool." And she took me down this place. Thought, "Oh, it's really nice, really secluded, and that really nice." Now I just carried on driving, drove through it. Went back to work, didn't think nothing of it. Went back to work next day, and people who lived in that area said she's actually took you to a dogging zone. I googled it, and it was a dogging zone. I must have given her the biggest pie of my life because I just drove straight through it.
What the hell is
What's she
that?
trying
I've been
to
a
say?
sign written company
Was
vehicle.
She was suggesting something, I suppose.
Yeah, well, I was driving a Citroen C4 Cactus, and it was like, buy a cactus, buy your cactus for $169 a month. Call so and so. Like, oh my God!
$169 a month. That's not
Yeah.
too much rent to pay for a car.
Uh-oh, Andy, say what you...
Sites and stuff like that. There was actually a guy nearby here that was flashing his dick at people. Until one
Sorry.
day he flashed his dick at this woman. As it happens, the dog was about where he was, and the woman was just down the road. He goes to open up in his coat. Dog suddenly turns up and goes round and bites his dick and balls.
Oh, I was about to say it sounded like a good night out, but up until that point,
Right, they took him to hospital. Apparently, he had his you-know-what attached, and his left ball had to be removed.
All right, Elizabeth, this is for you.
Hang on. Where is it? Wrong one.
No, you got the right one up. That should be the right one.
Right, go on.
Direct.
This is for you,
Yes, I
Elizabeth.
got
experience. Jesus Christ! It's so famous.
Yeah.
You can't get over that. You cannot get over that. I'm sorry. That's
That
just
poor
fucking
kid.
Poor kid.
funny. Poor cat. That cat's wondering why the hell it's being held by the tail.
Yeah, poor thing.
That's the carrot.
I wonder how that kid feels with that video going around the world.
That shit went viral quickly.
I bet it did.
By all the wrong types of people.
For the wrong type of reasons.
So everybody knows Adventures with Nubs, right?
I'm not got this whole poor Orange Lives Matter too.
What was that, Eddie?
Adventures with Nubs. You know Nubs.
Yeah.
He finally broke the 1,000 subs, and he is
Oh.
now officially
Hi, Shelley.
monetized.
Well done, Nubs.
Congratulations, Nubs.
Hi, Shelley.
Congratulations.
Hey, Shelley.
What Shaz has said. There's the dip your fingers in the tunnel and ask the kid to read the toilet roll and then smear it on their hand.
Oh yeah. That's like sitting in a fucking toilet stall, and you got a fucking chocolate bar, and you wipe it on your hand, and somebody sits in the stall next to you, and you reach under with that hand and say, "Excuse me, you got toilet paper over there? I'm out."
I've done this, Eddie. I've done this
I did it too. That's why I said it.
We had a Weatherspoons, and I was I was cleaning up and someone done that. It was on a night out. We'd all had a lot to drink, and I had a wipe, and I passed that bit under. And luckily, it was someone I knew, and they just were like, "Oh my God, Jack, what are you doing? You're wrong," and all the rest of it. But yeah, that was good. It's a good memory. We talk about it.
Uh-oh.
Hang on.
I am waiting. You know what? I'll probably get my channel banned, but if you want to put up that Mentos one, go right ahead. I'll show it.
You legend.
I know I'll get banned for it. I guarantee they will shut down this channel for that. Yeah, I better not. We worked too long to get this channel built up to where it is. It's something with it now.
4 off 100 as well.
This ain't that video. This is just another silly picture.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Gotta go, okay? I'm a bit busy, so my dad's not trying to go on the race, so I've got to go. See you guys.
Okay, Simon.
All right, Simon, have a good one, buddy. And to you, you ugly bastard, it's just a remote possibility.
How rude that is called making love.
I think Simon's starting to get offended with me.
Ted's my son.
No.
Jack's my son, Ted. I know what I meant.
Yeah, Jack's your son, not Ted.
Yeah.
Can't you see like the resemblance in the bad look? The good look, sorry.
You both are fucked up.
And the royal speech.
All right, guys, we're going to be rounding this up here. Jack, thanks for coming out, hanging out, having a good time.
That's been awesome.
I'm glad you got to hang out with your dad for a while.
Yep. That was good.
Nice to see you, Jack.
This is the way.
Yeah, you
this
too,
is why
mate.
I did it the way I did it, so you guys could hang out without all the over talk and everything.
Yeah, you've
I know
done
it's
pretty
hectic. At first, I thought it was idiot first until Andy typed up. But I'm glad you had a good time. I hope everybody that came in had a good time. The part just sucks, and I hate this every Sunday because I don't see you guys until next Saturday.
I know. What are we going to do?
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't
you're gonna
care
do.
what you do. I don't want to know what you do.
I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and check out that video.
I'm going to carry on filling up the milk bottles with Jack.
Don't experiment with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
So I'm going to say goodbye, Eddie and Andy and Jack. I'll see you next week.
All right, buddy. You have a wonderful
Yeah,
week.
take
Take care, everyone, and chat. Bye,
Take
everyone.
care. And on that, guys, I'm
Thanks,
gonna end the
Elizabeth,
show.
by the way. I'll quickly get that in. Thank you. Sorry. I'll be off now. See you all later.
Jack,
Thanks for
take
having me.
care.
Bye.
Take care.
Everyone, thanks for coming in, hanging out, having fun. Thank you for all the likes. I appreciate it. All I can tell you guys is y'all are wonderful. Everybody, prayers for K-Laws, prayers for Nicole that the rain slow down. Prayer, just everybody, just keep everybody in mind, thought, and prayer. That's all I ask. And until I can see you guys next week, be safe. Love you guys. Bye.
Take care, everyone.